Hello, I'm Chris Downer from Tackle It, and today we are looking at 3 top tips that you can train in the gym to make you a better jackler. There's lots of debate of who's the best jackler in the game, but today we're going to turn you into one of them. Tip number 1 is all about getting off the floor quick. When you're on the floor, you're out the game. So how do you move fast to get yourself into a position where you can be over the ball and be strong? So there's 2 ways we're going to teach you how to do this. The first being the most simple, it's just a surf pop. So I'm going to lie down flat on the floor with my chest and my thighs touching the floor. From there, I'm going to push my body up and I'm going to bring my hips through, bring myself up into a strong upright position. So from there to there. All I have to do then is release, and then I'm in the position where I can actually start the jackal. Notice I've got my feet in a pretty wide stance. I actually lead with what I would class as a stronger leg and gives me some stability over the ball. So I go from this position here, bring myself up, and I'm over the ball. I can start to compete with the player that's on the floor. So a way to practice that is chest and thighs off the floor and keep alternating legs. So go up, bring your right foot forward, go down, bring your left foot forward. It's all about being super snappy, but that's the first tip to get you off the floor nice and fast. So the other tip for getting off the floor is when you might finish a tackle and you end up on the wrong side. Again, you're out of the game. How do you get yourself back in the game nice and fast? So we're going to use this big sandbag to mimic a player that we've tackled. And I finish that tackle and I find myself on the wrong side. So you can push yourself up, work yourself around, get yourself in a position where you could jackal for the ball. However, it's slow. You've probably got someone knocking you out of the way. You need to be faster than that so you can compete and try and win the ball. So from that position there, bring a foot underneath yourself and you can spin yourself around, pop up, and you're in a much stronger position, okay? If you do that as the momentum of the tackle's going, you're already on your feet before you've started. So I finish the tackle, come round, bring myself up, I'm in a position where I can compete for the ball again. Again, nice big wide stance, getting yourself nice and low. If we show you with a ball, I'm going to come from there, I come up, round, and I'm going to compete and try and take that ball away. Okay, so that's the second tip to get off the floor nice and fast. So the second tip that makes you a really good jackler is about having a strong back. And how can you train it in the gym? So we need to start to mimic the game a little bit more, and that's why we're going to use some sandbags. It's moving raw weight, which means you've got to apply raw strength in different positions, which you wouldn't normally get by using a barbell or a dumbbell. So what I want us to do is I want us to combine that first getting off the floor motion, that surf pop, so chest and thighs on the floor, and then from there I'm going to get up, I'm going to be over the sandbag, and then from the position that you find yourself in, I want you to rip the sandbag off the floor and then come back down again. So this is about 30 kilos. You're gonna come down and then up, rip, down, up, rip. And by overstimulating the weight, you'll find it easier when it comes to the game when you've only got to rip a ball. That's how to get a strong back. So the third tip about being a really good jackler is about speed. So once you've got off the floor nice and fast, once you've had that strong position with your big strong back, how then can you get the ball back to your team? Well, it's about being fast. You do not want to hang about. So what I've done here is I'm going to create 2 different scenarios. I've got a bit of a stimulus here. This isn't mimicking anything in the game, it's just making the drill a little bit harder. Then I've got my tackle player with the sandbag mimicking the ball on the other side. So that's the heavy element of the drill. From here, I'm going to set myself off. I'm going to get the sandbag as quick as I can and get back to this start position. So in 3, 2, 1, go over nice and strong, sandbag up, and then you're back over and away. Okay, so I'll show you in a bit more real time. Put the sandbag down there. 3, 2, 1, go. That is all about being fast. So your top 3 tips: 1, get off the floor nice and fast. 2, you've got to develop a big strong back to be in a strong position. And 3, do not hang about. Be as fast as you can. Thank you very much for watching today. If you like what you see, please follow our channel, check out our Instagram page, check out our Facebook page, but more importantly, check out our website where we can give you some tips to make you a much better player.